Get in there.
That's dirt, nigga. That's dirt. Hey.
But you can't be composed when a man's talking to you like that. Like, you know, I mean, me and you, who couldn't fight our way out of a wet paper bag, shouldn't allow another man to talk to us like that.
Ridiculous, and you see these scuffles and all this nonsense at press conferences, and that is where it goes.
Shakur Stevenson lashed out at Teofimo Lopez after the press conference, and the reason was explosive. Lopez crossed a serious line by disrespecting Stevenson's mother.
Hey, that's my mother. Where my mother at? No, somebody touch my mother.
Car, come here.
No, don't touch me. Where's my mother?
Hey, find his mom. Find his mom. Find his mother now.
Something no fighter ever takes lightly. The anger on Shakur's face was real, raw, and impossible to fake. This wasn't trash talk or promotion. It was emotion boiling over into chaos, creating one of the most shocking press conference moments boxing has seen in years. Fans are absolutely
your buttons when someone shoves you like that, when someone starts talking about your mum. No man, like, look, I'm a complete pussy, right? If you start talking about my mum and all this other stuff, I'm gonna have a pop at you. I can't fight, but I don't care. I'll have a right go. And you're talking about the world heavyweight champion. If you start talking to him like that, if you shove him like that,
Hearn didn't hold back. He made it clear where the line was crossed. Teofimo dared to disrespect Shakur's mother, and the reaction was immediate. Hearn captured the tension perfectly, explaining that this wasn't staged drama or scripted hype.
A shove. Well, this is not a gang fight. You know, it's the only two who'll be fighting are the boxers, and save it for the night. They don't get paid. They don't get paid to fight before the fight.
This was pure emotion, ready to explode at any second. Shakur's response wasn't surprising. It was unavoidable. The boxing world hasn't stopped buzzing about the chaos that followed.
On stage their face off. Of course not. Yes, it's over the line. You shouldn't be doing it. They shouldn't be putting hands on each other. But it is the fight game, and we've seen far worse. We've seen guys get in fights. We've seen people throw dollies in this game. And
Frank Warren stepped in with blunt honesty, cutting through the noise. He reminded everyone that this isn't the streets, it's boxing, and only the fighters belong in the ring on fight night.
And that, because that's a little bit naughty, because I know it's all, you know, fun and games at press conferences, but when you lay your hands on another man's face, whether there's an egg in it or not, you've laid your hands on his face, and that.
While the heated exchanges add spice, Warren emphasized that boxing is meant to be controlled and strategic, not reckless chaos. Still, the tension is undeniable, and fans are already anticipating how this pre-fight fire will erupt once the bell finally.
Morning, man. To make the way how he's done it, you know, on the morning of a fight, it's just wrong. It's dangerous, and the board are now in a situation where they think shit.
The weight perspective highlights the raw unpredictability of combat sports. This wasn't just a shove or a heated moment. It was a warning shot before battle.
In his face. I mean, how many times have we seen boxers do things that they shouldn't do? You know, we saw Derek Chisora spit on Vitaly Klitschko.
we didn't need that.
I'm not offended.
When fighters clash before the fight, it spikes adrenaline, energizes fans, and generates instant headlines. Even when rules are bent, the drama fuels anticipation, reminding everyone that in boxing, emotion and aggression are just as much a part of the spectacle as skill inside the ring.
I thought it was a stroke of genius, personally. I don't see there's any harm in it. You know, this is the entertainment business that we live in now, and if you're not going to be entertained...
Caldwell pointed out the exact moment everything changed when physical contact was made. At that point, the press conference stopped being promotional and turned into explosive drama.
To beat him and shut him up, bro. Teo not on this level. Teo is a high-level fighter, but he's not on my level. I'm an elite level fighter, and come January 31st, I'm gonna show it.
It was no longer just showmanship, pride, respect, and tension collided. Fans immediately reacted, social media erupted, and analysts rushed to weigh in. That single moment intensified the rivalry, promising a fight where every punch will carry the weight of that confrontation.
I expect that from Chisora. I'm not going to lie, when it happens, I laughed my head off. I absolutely laughed my head off. I did too. I thought it was quite poetic. I thought what happened.
Johnny Nelson didn't sugarcoat his opinion. He labeled the incident reckless, foolish, and borderline embarrassing. Pulling stunts like this on fight week, he said, is amateur behavior, not professional boxing. Officials are now scrambling to determine how to handle the fallout, while fans shake their heads. Stevenson's pre-fight aggression embarrassed Lopez and transformed a routine press conference into a viral
Speak for the casual fans. Do we condone it? I mean, in boxing terms, should that happen at a head-to-head? Of course not. But these things do happen. This is the fight business, and it's just made it even bigger. And we wait to see what happens.
Interview Simon Jordan reminded everyone that boxing has always had a chaotic side. But even by those standards, this moment was shocking. Face-to-face confrontations like this instantly raise the stakes, blurring the line between discipline and entertainment. It's messy, intense, and impossible to ignore, adding fuel to the fire and leaving fans wondering just how far Stevenson and Lopez will push the limits before the opening bell.
But everybody's weight situation and weight making situation is unique to them. There's weight classes for a reason. I know some people are going to too extreme lengths. I don't know. I can't comment on it.
Good for him.
I wish him to be safe and well, like I wish every fighter. But
I mean, I don't mind fighters pushing and shoving. Probably shouldn't be slapping each other at the face-off. Security did a pretty good job of corralling it but I thought it was just an open hands.
You know, when you're getting poked like that in a face-to-face, you know, after a while the temper goes, and it's good. You know, I think it's going to be that.
Don't know what's going to happen because it's different on that day than any other day. It just sort of scripts go.